Hi, my name's Tom Mello. I'm the home service expert, and we're going to be talking a little bit about technician success factors. And what that means is your employees that are going out visiting with the customers, how are they acting and how are they representing your company, and what can you do to monitor this? Number one, always do a survey afterwards. I don't care if it's an email, but I prefer a phone call. And remember this, people do what you inspect, not expect. So by doing a survey after, they're always going to be on their best behavior. The first thing I do is always call the customer ahead and let them know what time I'll be there, because we give a 2-hour window. The second thing you're going to want to do is make sure that they have a tucked in shirt and they're clean and their vehicle's clean and they're not parking in the driveway. The third thing is carrying a business card. It goes a long way. So you're going to want to hand the customer a business card and always be intuitive, asking questions. You never start out by telling the customer, you have such a beautiful home. How long have you lived here? That's the first thing you're going to want to say, because if they just moved in, they might want more things. Have we ever done service on the door, and when was the last time you had the service? Okay, great, that tells me more. So there's a lot of things you can get by asking questions. The next thing you're going to want to do is get the customer to make a buying decision. And it might take a while for this, but you're not going to want to sell them everything under the sun. You're going to want to get them into the buying mode, and that way you have their permission to start taking stuff apart, and they're already committed to paying you. And listen, the main thing you got to do is have a checklist for your technicians that go through every line item. I have a 29-point inspection that they go through so they don't forget anything. For example, I ask customers, I noticed you have a lot of luggage here. It looks like you travel a lot. I also noticed you had a dog, and I noticed you have young kids. It seems like a keypad would be a perfect fit, so that way the kids don't have to carry keys home from school. That way, if the neighbors ever have to get in your home, they'll have access through the keypad. Or it's great to be able to lock the door and just be able to get through the garage when you're walking the pets. So these are things I always ask, you need a third remote, because I noticed, you might want an extra one. There's a lot of reasons why you're going to want to have a checklist. And the final thing you're going to want to do is close that sale. Now, I always recommend getting them involved in a system to where they're entering their email and their phone number, so that way we can notify them for semi-annual tune-ups. But you want to close out the sale properly, and what that means, go through every single detail of what you did, make sure they understand what you did, and make sure they understand how important preventative maintenance is. Because if you could do this, you're going to make more money in the long run. I'm Tommy Mello. I'm the home service expert, and remember, it takes 10 times more money to keep an existing customer than to get a new one. We're going to catch you in the next video. Thank you so much.